guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new here. My name is Erin. I am 27 years old living in New York City, and today I am super excited because it is the start of February Fashion Week, and so this is a start of a new vlog that'll last probably a week with just my Fashion Week experiences, and you're just gonna come along with me as we just do all of the Fashion Week things, and it's going to be chaotic and crazy, and that's just going to be all the good things that happen in this vlog. So today is Wednesday, and Fashion Week technically does not start until tomorrow, but I'm going tonight to a pre-New York Fashion Week kickoff sort of event with a really fun showroom that I go to most Fashion Weeks, and we do like polls of different small designers and things, which I will also be including in this vlog because I am doing that this Fashion Week as well. But they're having a little party at their showroom tonight with just some smaller designers and some drinks to just celebrate the start of Fashion Week. So I taught a full day at school, came home, changed really quick into Fashion Week-esque clothes, and we are about to head off. Also, I know that my camera is having a hard time focusing, and I'm not sure why that is, but hopefully it figures itself out. But that is the vibe. I'll do a quick fit check before I leave, and then we're gonna head out because I don't want to be late. Okay, so here is the outfit for this evening. I just have on this long peacoat, like maroonish red, like a dark red. I forget honestly where I got it. I got it from a brand, gifted it to me, but I can't remember which brand. It was a few years ago. And then just this Old Navy bodysuit, and then some brown leather pants. I have this little H&M bag, which is like a Gucci Jackie dupe, and silver sneakers because I just think they're so fun, from Steve Madden. And then to tie in with the silver, I have these little like drop earrings on as well. And I think that is it. So we are about to go catch the train, head off to the event, and that's the plan for tonight. That's all we've got for tonight. So we're gonna go to this event, have a good time, and come back home. Let's go. We are home, changed into pajamas, makeup is off, and let's debrief day one. So the first event, again, I've vlogged all of this, but just a little recap. The first event was at Doors, which is a showroom that has a lot of independent designers. They had a little presentation tonight, which I didn't know was part of the event, but they had different models that were just modeling, still modeling different like designers' new collections for Fashion Week, which was super cool because they were just like there in the event. They had some champagne for us, which was super nice. And then I actually ran into a mutual friend of a friend at the event, which was super fun. We had met for the first time at Fashion Week in the fall, and so it was really good to see her again. And we were just hanging out at the event, and then she had mentioned that she saw a different event down the block, down the street from where we were, and she was like, I know, like, we don't have an invite, but maybe we should just go and see if, you know, we can say, hey, we're creators, like, if you have any extra room, like, we'd love to come in and make content, because the brand Shop Bop is the event. We love Shop Bop as a brand, like, it's an authentic, like, we love them. So we're like, yeah, like, what's the worst that can happen if they say no? We say, okay, that's fine, like, here's our contact information, you can, like, we can stay in touch, or hopefully you can keep us in mind for future events. So we stopped by and we walked in and explained, like, we're creators, we just came from a different event, we saw your event down the street, do you have any space? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. So we went in, we got to enjoy the Shop Bop event, which was so amazing. They had like the cutest little aesthetic and vibes, which of course I've already included all my clips of, but yeah, it was just like one of those like fun, spontaneous moments. Like, I'm not one to go to an event where I haven't been invited and ask if they have extra space, but it was just kind of like a spur of the moment thing, and it turned out. So here's your sign to take chances and put yourself out there, because what is the worst that can happen? And the best that can happen is you have new opportunities. So that was super, super fun, and just like a really fun like kickoff to this fashion week, because I feel like too, February fashion week is always like, I'm not gonna say like less exciting than fall fashion week, but it's definitely like less people, less events, just kind of like less going on in general. And so the more opportunities that there are to go out and like do things during February fashion week, the better. But also at the same time, I also like that it's less busy. Sometimes it's more fun to like see people and like so on and so forth. But it was really just nice. The point of this all is to say it was nice to be able to check out an event of a brand that I love, kind of on a whim. And they also, on our way out of the Shop Bop event, gave us these cutie little bags, and I am so obsessed. Like, they're so cute. So they're Stony Clover dupes. I think the actual brand, the tag on it, I think these are from Amazon, and then they embroidered them with Shop Bop and like a little martini glass, which is so cute. I got this purple color. They had 3 options. It was like cream, like a really light purple, and then this like more vibrant purple, and purple's my favorite color, so I had to go for the vibrant option. And I haven't really looked at what's inside of here, so we're going to unbox this together. But let's see. Oh, how cute. Okay, so a little Touchland hand sanitizer. I love these, especially for like Disney. I always have one on me, so, and in the city as well, actually. So that's super exciting. I'm so excited about that. We also have a repair serum. I am so bad with skincare, guys. Like, I really don't have like a good skincare routine. If you have a good skincare routine that like is basic, like standard kind of skincare stuff, like drop a comment and let me know, because I don't, and I feel like I should be better about it. But this is a skin refining serum that helps to repair, plump, and protect your complexion. And the brand is 111 Skin. I haven't heard of them before, but sounds cool. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see how it goes. They also gave us, oops. Oh, okay, again, 111 Skin. Celestial Black Diamond Eye Mask. Now, I love a good eye mask, so I am super excited about these. They say they're specifically meant to target dark circles and crow's feet. And I don't have crow's feet yet, but I definitely do have dark circles. So, really excited to give these a try. And then we have a, ooh, cap's gonna come off, Mario Badescu facial spray. I actually have a few of these and love them. Last but not least, we have, oh, Lawless Beauty Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss, a little lip gloss. I've heard a lot about Lawless Beauty, but I've actually never tried it. So that is super exciting as well. Let's actually see what this looks like. Rosy Outlook is the shade, I guess, but it says it's a lip gloss, so I'm not actually sure if it's going to be tinted. A bunch of gloss just came out with that. No, so it's like just a little sheer gloss, but super excited to try that out. So that is the haul from Shop Bop, and I'm just so grateful that we got to experience that and go to this event tonight and all of the good things. So that was super fun. like I said, today is Wednesday, so I don't have another Fashion Week event until Saturday actually. So we have a few days off, which is nice because tomorrow I start my second to last semester of grad school, so I will be busy. And then Friday I'm actually chaperoning our Valentine's dance at school, so I will be busy the next 2 days, but not with Fashion Week stuff. And then Saturday I have an event. Sunday is the Super Bowl, but I also have an event that day, and then I have something else next Wednesday. So we're going Wednesday to Wednesday, but maybe not vlogging every single day because I don't have Fashion Week stuff every single day. So that was a lot of yapping. I'm not sure how much of it is actually going to make its way into the video, but that is all I have. I'm going to take out the rest of my hair and probably just cozy up with my Kindle. I need to start a new book. I just finished a book this past week. Yeah, that's where we're at. So thank you for coming along with me this Wednesday, and I will see you guys on Saturday. So it's been a long day. I feel like I have not gotten to talk to the camera at all, but we're gonna sit down and do a little recap in a minute. But before I do that, I want to change out of this outfit. So I figured I'd have to show you guys the fit for today before I take it all off, take off my makeup, and give you a rundown of everything that went down in New York Fashion Week day 2 for me. So we have this coat, purple leather, I'm not actually sure if it's real leather, I don't think it is, by this brand, I don't know if you can see it, I'm probably gonna say it wrong, I'm not sure, Apparis is how you spell it. Then this turtleneck that I've just had forever, this cutie little leopard print belt, maybe better to look at it this way, cute. And then, which is from Target, this denim skirt from Target, these little brown booties, also from Target, and so that's the core of the outfit. Okay, I put my bag down when I came in, but she is a moment. So this bag from Sandro, love her, and you can wear it 2 different ways, so with a long strap or with a short strap. I can't speak anymore today, but this was the base of the fit for today, and then I just threw my hair up. I have in these gold hoops and a little locket necklace that I usually have on. So that was the fit. I'm going to go take it all off, take off my makeup, and get into comfies, and then we will chat about day 2 of Fashion Week. Okay, we are in pajamas. My makeup is not off yet, but that's because I'm going to shower in a moment, but I didn't want to come on and film with wet hair. I just want to, like, after I shower, I just want to go and I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm between reading a little bit, I have some editing I want to do. I don't know, we'll get there when we get there, but I wanted to do a recap of today because I haven't even come to talk to the camera today because it's been so busy. So I just want to give a little recap of, high-level recap of the things that you've been seeing through B-roll today. So today is Saturday. I have not vlogged for the Fashion Week for this vlog since Wednesday when I had my kickoff party and the other event that we ended up going to. So this morning I went back to that same showroom where the kickoff party was to do my PR polls, which is super exciting. I went to doors.nyc is the showroom that I went to, and basically it's a bunch of small independent designers, and I have a really good relationship with the influencer manager there. And so you come in, you get to pick a few items to basically borrow for the duration of, I think it's 4 business days, which basically lasts all the time of Fashion Week for which you would need the items. You take photos in them, you tag the brands. It helps the independent brands get some more exposure by people who maybe wouldn't have known about them already. And it's just really fun to kind of explore some new pieces for your wardrobe for Fashion Week, and also maybe borrow some items that you wouldn't normally add to your closet, or like need to add to your closet. Like sometimes for Fashion Week you want like a statement coat or a fun pair of shoes that like you don't need to keep forever. You want to use it to style a look and be creative for Fashion Week, and then you give it back. And that's basically how Doors works, is that you come and borrow the items for 4 days, take photos, tag the brand, and then return them to the showroom so that someone else can come and borrow them. And you don't have to just do the pulls for Fashion Week. Some people do it for vacations or just to take content. I've only ever done it for Fashion Week because that's when I find I need that kind of additional clothing. Like I need those, what's the word I'm looking for? Like addition to my wardrobe. So let's go over what I pulled for today because I am super excited. I pulled 3 things, which I think is the smallest amount that I've pulled after, since going to Doors in a few years. But I went like, this is like the middle of Fashion Week this weekend here. And I feel like usually I go earlier when there's more availability. Like obviously other people have been to the showroom and have obviously pulled things as well. So, but let's go over what we got because I'm still super excited about it. So they gave it to me in a nice little garment bag for me to be able to bring it back. So I borrowed from 2 designers. The first one is Lily Sell is the designer's name. So I haven't even checked out her Instagram or anything, but I'm excited to. And the first thing is this scarf right here. I just think it's so pretty. It's like navy and black. It's not really showing out a little bit on camera. Navy black, and then I don't know if they're bones. I think they are bones. Are green on the scarf. So yeah, I'm super excited. It has the brand down here. There it is. And so I'm excited. I think I'm going to use this as a like accessory for my bag, but I also saw there were some like I cannot speak today, like the little mannequin heads were wearing it like a headscarf. I just don't know if that's necessarily my style, but I definitely think that I could take this and put it on a bag and that would feel very me. So I just really love the look of this. It's very it just caught my eye. And then the second thing that I picked out, which is kind of like the star of the show for February Fashion Week. I don't know if I mentioned this in my clip from before, but it is all about the outerwear. That is like the main thing that I feel like you see in your looks in February. Like you're not, like in the fall you have more options with like layers or like your kind of outfit, but in February it's so cold that you just need to wear something on the outside that's just going to make the biggest statement, and then all the things underneath of that. So on that same sort of thread, I got this trench coat and I am so excited. It's from the same brand, Lily Sell. I love the back. It's almost giving like sporty kind of vibes, like race car kind of vibes. I don't know. I love it. I love the green. I love the brown. I feel like this is a really good like neutral, and then the coat itself was like a cream color. And then on the inside, it has this beautiful orange like accent, like silky inside, and it matches the scarf with that same kind of, again, I think it's bones, like bone print, just with different backgrounds. So I thought these would be so perfect together. And that's kind of like the look of the jacket. It also has more of that kind of like racy detailing here, and brown here, and then the buttons are this like gorgeous green. So Yeah, I am super excited about this. I planned out my outfit already. I have to try it on and make sure that it looks okay because I don't have much time tomorrow. I'm going to shoot this outfit before I go to New York Fashion Week backstage the talks, which I've never done before actually. I'm very excited, but that's when I'm going to wear this and take my photos in it. So I want to try that on tonight to make sure that the outfit looks okay and I don't have to make any changes, but that's these two. And then the third piece and final thing that I borrowed from Doors was these shoes, and I'm so excited. I just think that this color is so good. I felt like it coordinated well with the green in the jacket. I am just so obsessed with these. I forget the brand. The brand is Vendetta Baroli, Milano, Italy. And so I just think the look of these is everything to me. Like the little heel. See if I can get a little close up on that. I can't. I'm so excited. One thing about me during Fashion Week is I will not wear uncomfortable shoes. I don't care if the shoes are going to make the look so much better than it could possibly be. I will not be uncomfortable if I'm going to be trekking all around the city for Fashion Week events. I just won't do it. So when I saw these closed toe little boots, a teeny little heel just to like give it a little bit of something, but I tried them on, walked around a little bit, still super comfortable, sold. These are my third and final pick and I am so excited. So that was my morning at Doors, just doing my little polls. Then after that, we actually went out for brunch with Peter's family, which was super nice. And then I had to come home, quickly change into the outfit that you saw me wearing before with the purple jacket, and then head out to a store opening in Soho for, I want to say it's called Z Crave. Yes. Okay. So for a flagship store opening, Z Crave. And it was so cool in there. I loved, they had so many like colorful items, jackets, suit sets, like everything was just so cute, so fun. I definitely feel like I'm gonna be checking out their Instagram and their website to peruse some of their items. But it was just like good vibes. They had some drinks, they had photographers there, but the craziest part, and this is why I always say like at Fashion Week, you just never know what's going to happen. Like it's so unpredictable. It's like, no Fashion Week is the same as the last because at this Fashion Week, they said there was going to be a special guest and in walks, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but in walks Teresa Giudice, who is a big TV personality from The Real Housewives. I've never actually watched her on her show, but I've seen a lot of clips and like I know that her daughter is the one that sings that waking up in the morning, like that little trend from a little bit ago. So that was insane. I obviously had to go and get a picture and I will insert said picture right here. She was so nice and super accommodating to take pictures with a lot of people at the event. Everyone wanted a picture with her, but it was just like, it's crazy to know like that, you know, at Fashion Week you would just be sharing air with Teresa Giudice and that's life. So that was my day today. It was, I wouldn't say a super busy day, but it was definitely not a not busy day. And I am just excited. My voice is going. I'm just excited to relax for the rest of the evening. It is 7:10 right now, so early night, which is nice. I needed that. And I'm going to, like I said, plan my outfit, or just test out rather my outfit for tomorrow, make sure it looks okay. Tomorrow's also the Super Bowl. We're hosting some friends, so I have a Fashion Week event in the morning, and then I'm gonna come home and do Super Bowl stuff. And then I don't have another event until Wednesday evening, which is another Fashion Week creator event, and I'm super excited about that as well. So that's where we're at on this Saturday night. I'm going to go test out my outfit and I will most likely talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, happy Sunday. It is officially the next day and we are about to head off to go to my Fashion Week event and also take some photos in this outfit because this is the outfit that I put together with the pieces that I borrowed from the showroom. And I'm talking super fast because we are running super late. So I will take you guys along with me as we go and take some photos and go to our event for today.
has performed along iconic pop here, Alex Consani, an iconic muse, Connie Fleming.
I think beauty for me has always kind of been a really amazing way to express myself.
A lot of thoughts about it because I was kind of overwhelmed this morning with like just conversation and about speaking on.
So you both have been first in fashion. What does that mean to you? And what has it been like holding and carrying that weight, that title?
I did not think this was going to be possible.
Pushed for, like you said, that door to be open, you know, and that's something that I think being a first kind of comes with, you know. And even though I wasn't the first of really anything other than like getting recognition in a lot of ways, I think that like it does come with that kind of responsibility to make sure that like you're keeping an eye out for your sisters and your chosen family. And
okay, we are back home. It's just been, this is I feel like how all of these New York Fashion Week clips have gone, is me being like, I'm talking for 5 seconds, then we have to run to the event, because that's the nature of Fashion Week, is you're just always running around places. But we are back home. I'm changed into comfy clothes because it is Super Bowl Sunday and we are hosting our friends. So we have some prep to do. Right now I think it is, let's see, like 1:43. So we still have a little bit of time before they're coming over, but still it feels like just a shifting gears. But I wanted to debrief the talks that I went to this morning because they were so good. So if you are unfamiliar with Fashion Week, they usually do some sort of like talks where they invite professionals in the industry, whether it's in fashion or beauty or whatever, to come in and talk about a certain topic. I previously to this, literally this week, had no idea how you got to go to those. Like I didn't know if it was invite or whatever, but it was actually, they posted, New York Fashion Week, the Instagram account, posted on their stories a link to just like Eventbrite RSVP, and they said that like when you RSVP, that's not a guarantee that you'll be able to go, like it's first come, first serve, whatever. But I RSVP'd for the panel that I thought, well, one, worked with my schedule, and two, that I was most interested in, which was this one about beauty. It was an entirely transgender panel, which I thought was super powerful. It had one of my absolute favorite models in it, which is Alex Consani. I just think she's amazing. It was just like such an amazing panel. They talked about beauty and like how to use your beauty as a form of like allyship, especially now with like just the state of the world and like a lot of the things that are coming out to hurt transgender people, and like how to speak out in your communities to support, you know, that their community, but also your peers and things like that. It was just really beautiful, and I'm definitely not doing the best job of summarizing how eloquently they were able to speak, but hopefully I was able to include some of the clips from the talks because I tried to film some of the ones that were really good. And then at the end, I got to meet Alex Consani, like the highlight of my New York Fashion Week. Easily, my voice is going. That's also Fashion Week, or I might be getting sick, I'm not sure, but I will put a little picture of us right here from when I got to meet Alex. She was so sweet. We took a selfie together. The lighting in our photo was not the best, but I think the selfie turned out pretty cute. And it was just like, I don't even know, just such a fun, different side of Fashion Week. This Fashion Week I actually have no shows to go to. If you haven't noticed, I have no runway shows. So it's been very different for me to see kind of the other side of Fashion Week that I don't normally get to experience and go to. It's been fun. So that is it for today for this Fashion Week vlog. We're gonna go and enjoy the Super Bowl, which I will be posting our prep. I'm so excited. We have like a little inflatable stadium called the Infladium that I use every single Super Bowl. So if you want to see that stuff, I always post on my Instagram, so make sure you're following me. I'll put my little Instagram handle here because I always post there in real time. But yeah, that'll be it for today. My last Fashion Week event is on Wednesday, and that's while I'll be picking up the camera again and closing out the vlog and wrapping it all up. So I will see you guys on Wednesday.